In this warp factor, we're going to review access control lists, also known as ACLs, in WarpStream. ACLs are a way to restrict access to certain functions on principles, providing granular programmatic access controls over a WarpStream cluster. ACL management can be reached from the cluster dashboard or within the cluster management. There is no UI for configuring ACLs, just for enabling and disabling them, because this is something you typically do programmatically. Enabling ACLs is just a matter of clicking this button, which is a toggle and can also be used to disable them. Please note that enabling them will immediately block all existing traffic that is not using a superuser credential until you configure the appropriate ACL for those credentials. Included on this page is a button that will take you directly to the ACL documentation. Now that ACLs are enabled, we need to create a credential to utilize in our application. Just click to create, give it a meaningful name, and this tick box here is very important. If you leave it ticked, then this credential will have super user privileges that enable ACL management through the Kafka admin APIs. For client applications that read from and write to topics in WarpStream, untick the checkbox. Save these credentials. This is the last time you'll see them, and you'll need them for your program. Here in the WarpStream docs on ACLs, we see a create example in addition to other information. This uses the create ACL method to create the ACL that allows write permissions on a topic named here. You'll replace the credential username with the cluster credential username you just created. When this ACL takes effect, any clients authenticating with that username will be allowed write access to the topic named in the function in this example. The credential password is not needed here. And that's all there is to it. We walked through how to enable and disable ACLs, how to associate cluster credentials, and how a superuser credential relates. Visit our website to find out more and try WarpStream for yourself.